Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here, playing some Warhammer Combat Cards. For this video, I'm going to talk about an issue that has been discussed by the communities ever since the game was first released in August of 2019, and that is faster battle animations. Speeding up the battles so that you can get through them quicker and get that loot that everyone wants, right? Now, with the latest visual update to the game, they changed up a lot of the animations for traits and special rules and whatnot. But instead of making it faster, it actually slowed down the game, made it drag out a little more. And I think what the developers were wanting to do was to provide more visual clarity and show exactly what traits and special rules are doing. And I think that's helpful for newer players, but for veteran players like me, it feels really unnecessary. The nice thing about YouTube is that you can speed up the video. So I'm going to play a game here in a little bit, and you can speed the video up and see for yourself what it looks like at a faster speed. Now, before I get into the game, I do want to bring up one issue of visual clutter. So right now, before you make an attack in the game, you can tell exactly how much damage everything is going to be doing, right? And you can tell which units will die, which ones will survive. However, there are certain warlords, and we're looking at the warlords here, they have special rules that hit random targets. And for example, Fury of the Craft World, of course, one of your units gets buffed whenever one of your units dies. The target's random. We've also got Boss Zagstruck and Watch Captain Artemis, and also the Necron Stormlord here. All of them deal damage to random enemies. Now there's also Canoness, of course, a random one of her units will counterattack whenever one of her units is destroyed. And of course, Ahriman has a very random Bolt of Change special rule. So all of these, they hit random targets, and so what I'm worried about is if the game is sped up too quickly, it might start to get really confusing. You might start missing these details, like what's being targeted by these special rules, and you got traits that could potentially trigger like a chain of things going on, and if the game speed is too fast, it might just be a lot harder to keep track of what's going on. So with that in mind, let's actually play a game here. I'm going to play a ranked as Canoness, and this is my composition I have for her. The heavy hitters in this deck are the Penitent Engine. I've got it at level 4, and got a level 2 Celestine. And of course, everything else in the deck has a melee attack. So a very melee heavy deck, as it should be. So let's get this show on the road. Play a game here. It's still pretty early in the season, so I'm not anticipating facing anything too strong at this point. I'm going to try to get through this game as fast as I can just to show you what it's like at maximum speed. So if you haven't already, turn up the game speed and we'll see what this looks like. Wow, okay, this is a mirror match, so 2 Canoness. This will be very interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to throw down. They've got Fear up here. Well, the game seems to have frozen momentarily. I do want to put down a heavy hitter here, so try to go with the Penitent Engine. Okay, the game does not normally lag this much. Hopefully it doesn't do this throughout the whole battle. Alright, so I got my units deployed. I have the initiative, so I get to go first. I'm just gonna go... Oh, well, going melee is actually not very smart. I'll ready for one turn and hope that they make an attack, and then I'll go for the melee next turn. The AI, of course, got a little smarter with this last update as well, and they're a little less predictable than they used to be. Alright, so let's go with the melee here. It's a lot of damage from the Penitent Engine. The other two, not so much. Of course, with Canoness, you want to have weak cards out. that will die quickly and allow your big units to attack, get multiple, extra attacks. And that was not what you want to have happen right there. But that's okay, as long as I win in the end. Of course, the shield trait is also a lot weaker than it used to be because the Furious Charge here should knock out that shield. And I'm sorry about this lag. The game should be going a lot faster right now, but it keeps freezing up on me. And a lot of people have actually been complaining about that since this update, like the game will freeze or... So there we got the... oops. I still haven't gotten the Penitent Engine to get the special attack with her special rule, which is unfortunate. Alright, we'll just put that there. Go for melee again. Yeah, I think especially for Necrons, if you're playing as Necrons who the special rule activates when you're ready, that makes the game really drag out a lot longer. With Canoness at least, the game should be going a little faster because you're doing all this extra damage like I did just right there. And you can see the enemy also got the counterattack right there. My Penitent Engine is getting very low, dangerously low in health there. That's not a good sign. Just going to throw Celestine out here in the middle. And do we want to keep going melee? I say, sure, why not? Unfortunately, unable to kill any of his units. I'm not sure if the enemy has actually gone melee now. Okay, they've got a pretty strong melee attack charged up right there. And yeah, right here, that is a chain reaction right there. We've got all kinds of units attacking each other. That was ridiculous, actually. I've never actually seen that happen, I don't think. Yeah, now that traits can trigger special rules, it can get a little crazy at times. Okay, so now their Penitent Engine came out. See, this is not looking good for me at all anymore. I'm gonna throw down Sly Marbo. He's got his fear. But I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to win this. Mirror matches can be annoying. We've got the traits all triggering here. That used to be faster, but yeah. Oh, it's my turn. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know if going... I'm gonna go ranged for one round here. See what they go for next. It looks like they have more melee overall, so I would predict that the enemy will go melee, but we'll see. Yep. It's a lot of damage, but they will not be killing any of my units here. It's not looking very good for me, though. But you know what? I'm just going to go melee. I don't even care. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen here with all these counterattacks going down. Okay. Yeah. Alright, now my Warlord's going to come out as well as the enemy Warlord. Normally I would zoom in on their cards to see what level they are, to see exactly how much damage they're doing, but I'm avoiding that on this just because I just want to try to get the game over with as fast as I can. Ooh, looks like Celestine will barely survive here. Okay, that was pretty good for me. I took out his Penitent Engine. This is a close game. This is actually really close. I don't even know who's going to win at this point. Do I want to go melee? Probably not. I'm just going to ready here. Try to do this smart. I do want to win this if I can. Okay, the enemy goes ranged. They have definitely more range firepower than I do. I think I can win as long as they can't one-shot me the next turn. Okay, no, yeah, I have enough melee damage to win the battle. So it was a close one, but I managed to pull off a victory there, which is always nice. So there you have it. Now that was, of course, played in real time for me, so I don't know what it's going to look like at a faster speed. But I'm going to go back and watch the video myself, and we'll see what it looks like. And I'd really like some feedback to whoever's watching this, if there's anyone watching it. What did you think it looked like at a faster speed, and would you like to see that implemented into the game? And, you know, any other thoughts you have on the current animations. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.